Welcome back to Cross Thread Garage. On today's episode, we are working on the kids' trailer. So what we got going on today is we're actually working on. There's Aiden. There he is again.
I like to turn the lights off and on.
Do you? Why don't you come out here and help?
Okay.
All right. So what we're doing today, jeez, he's wild, folks. He's wild today. So what we got going on today is we're actually prepping to sheet this sidewall.
I'm going to go to my cage.
So what we're doing is I'm cutting sheets that are now going to go in between. Okay, it's got to go up quite a bit. Goes in between the doors like that. And then we're going to have another full sheet here and another full sheet at the end. And then our fill-in pieces will be right here above the doors. So the only seams that really we're going to have are right here above each door. And it just gives it a cleaner look.
Clean.
Yeah, because I've kind of made the decision that once we're done sheeting it all, and I'm going to go back. Well, I'm going to fill all these brad nail holes, and then he's going to primer it, and he's going to paint it.
I'm going to do the inside first.
Okay, that has to get done too. So we're going to prime and paint both the inside and the outside. But on the outside, we're going to do a nice exterior paint.
White.
We're going to do white. So then we also have some logos, some graphics.
Yep.
Graphics is the word to go on here. But I talked about doing FRP, and FRP is a fiber reinforced plastic. I talked about doing that. That was my dream to do that because it's a waterproof sheet, is what it is. You commonly find them in shower stalls. They're made up of it. A lot of laundry rooms. It's really good for wet conditions. I've actually built another trailer with that material, and it's great stuff. Waterproof, keeps the water. Everything's watertight on it. But that was my goal for this. Was I was going to sheet it with this plywood, this utility plywood. Glue it and nail it, and then I was going to glue on top of this sheet the FRP, and the FRP is only like a 1/16 of an inch. Do I have some of that stuff around here? I do. It's just it's sitting over there. It's thin white plastic sheet, basically is what it is. That's all. It looks good. It's very durable. It would be waterproof. I'm putting a rubber roof on this thing, so then this thing could really sit outside all year round. I have chosen not to do that. As of right now, I have not. I'm choosing not to do that. We're just going to primer it and we're going to paint it. I'm still going to put the rubber roof on because I have that. But as far as wrapping this whole thing with FRP, I think I'm shying away from it because that would add so much weight to this vehicle, trailer, toy, playhouse, whatever you want to call it.
You really got a playhouse. It's outside.
Well, this is kind of a playhouse on wheels. I don't want to add any more weight to it, and I'm already overloading the capacity of the lawnmower that we're pulling it with. So I don't want to do any more damage than I am already. So we're going to jump in here. We're just going to, I think, try to pre-cut the panels first before we start opening up the tubes of glue and start putting the glue on there. I also have to insulate the roof, and then we're going to sheet that as well. The front nose of the trailer has to be sheeted. That's already insulated, but it needs to be sheeted. The slide out ceiling and roof have to be sheeted, and the inside end walls of the slide out has to be sheeted as well. And then this is all done with sheeting. Then I can go back and behind and fill in all the little nail holes and seams that where I do have seams. I can fill those up and blend them in. And then the kid can come back behind me and primer and paint this, so we can enjoy it this summer. That's the goal anyway. So I'm tired of this thing sitting around the shop not getting done. What has it been, two years now? Year and a half?
I don't know. I think 1 year.
I think it's two. I think it's a year and a half.
No.
Year and a half we've been building it.
2 years. 1 year.
I don't know. We started late September 1 year, so I don't know. It's a year and a half. It's over a year and a half now. Whatever. Anyway, we'll get going on this sheeting here, and we'll bring you along with.
It actually has been at least 1 year.
Alrighty, so our next step is we're actually going to make a piece to go here. And I'm going to show you the kind of quick and easy and down and dirty way to figure out your sheet and sheet it. Because you could come in here and you can tape. I can't bend down like that. You can come in here and okay, it's 26 and a half. Okay, here it's 28 9/16, and up here it's 24 and a half, and my window opening is from let's say 13 3/4 to 2 foot, and then come up and go, my window opening is from this to that, and my overall height is this, and then my door cutout is here. You can. And in some cases, that's the way you have to do it. Like if you had a ceiling here and a wall here where you couldn't have it overhang, that's the way you would have to do it. That's the way I had to do it on the inside walls. I had to actually do a control line, call this my control line. Let's call the hinge my control line. And then I'd have to tape back and in each place and say, okay, there's my line. I'll scribe it. I'll cut it. And then the piece will fit. Yes, I had to do that on the inside. But here on the outside, we don't have to do that. Really, our only numbers that we really care about are going to be our overall. So I'm 63, hard to see, 63 and 13/16.
No.
Okay? Well, we're going 65. Run it wild.
66.
No, well, I mean, we can. We absolutely, we could run it 66 if we wanted to. It really doesn't matter. Run it wild, and then we'll trim it later, right? And same here, because we got, a sloped back. We're just going to run it wild, and then we'll come back in here and we'll trim it. It's as easy as that. The bottom, we could run flush. Okay, we could use that as a control line. And then we got the door, and I want to come in from the door 11/16. So then that way the seam is on this stud right here. Because then that matches that side as well. And then the same would be for the front. We're just gonna measure, okay, I know a 4-foot sheet because this is 47 inches, so I'm going to have an inch hanging out from this peak, which is, so it's fine. So a full sheet here at 65, we'll just cut it, 65 inches. So actually we're not, if I come back and I notch 11/16 in the door, we would not have an inch overhang. We're going to end up with less than a quarter inch, which is fine, which is perfect actually. So let's go ahead. We're going to measure this, and then I'll show you how I'm going to mark it on my panel here, my piece of plywood. So my door opening, and everybody, when I tell you this measurement, write it down for me, because I never write it down and I always forget it. Well, yeah, I kind of do. So we're going to go 55 and a half. 55 and a half is to my door opening, and I want to go 11/16 in, and then my overall is 65 inches. So do we all have the measurements here?
No.
I probably already forgot them. I hope you wrote them down. Then you can tell me.
I don't even.
Okay.
I don't even know things. I don't remember things.
So here we go. We got to tilt you down a little bit here. Okay. So now we know we want to go overall height. What was it? 65 inches. All right. Okay. I'm listening. We're going to get this together. I promise. All right. So I'm going to mark this side, and I'm going to mark this side.
I'm going to go with an accent.
Doesn't matter where as long as I'm near the edge. I marked it here. Okay, so now we know that this is our overall height. I'm going to pull off the bottom. This is going to be the bottom. And we're going to come up. What was the number? What was the number for the door? The height of the door?
55.
What was it?
55 something.
55 something? What was it? 55 and a half. That's right. I think you're right. I mean, we're going to go with it. If it's wrong, it's your guys' fault.
55.
So we're going to go 55 and a half. Okay? 55 and a half. And then I want to come in. 11/16, which is one dot, one line past 3/4. Remember that. Okay? Oh, 11/16. No, it's not one past. What am I thinking? Inside 11/16. 11/16 is inside 3/4. That's 13. 13/16. I want 13/16. I want 11/16, right?
What the? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's 11/16. 11/16. Okay. See, we're screwing up already. You're catching my screw ups. You called me out on it. You're like, no. Wait a minute now. That's wrong. So let's go ahead and drop stuff, break stuff. Yep.
My water gun.
Well, it's my job to break stuff. It's already broken enough. So we're at, what I'm doing, and you could use a chalk line for this, but honestly, I don't want chalk because chalk is a permanent. Well, so is pencil, but
it's messy.
It's messy, yes. And so when you primer this wood, Aiden, are you listening?
What the?
Are you listening? This is a lesson. When you're primering this type of wood and you use a chalk line, the chalk bleeds through paint. Just so you know. So we're going to go.
Okay, are we going to cut soon?
We are going to cut soon. Can you stop moving it though? You're bouncing it around.
No, we want.
And this has got to be straight because I want this to join perfect with my door opening. So there's that. And then we're going to go ahead. Boom. So now when I put this sheet on there, I don't have to have it 4 feet wide. So you can come, let's bring you back over here. Let's bring you back over here and adjust you. To make it easier to hold this panel up, because if it's, 4 feet, you're sticking out way out here. So you can bring it into, say, all the way into 30 inches, a 30-inch piece. And then technically you've got 1.5 inches hanging over, and it's easier to put up there and control. So that's what we're going to do to this sheet. All right. So we're going to go 30 inches. 30 inches. So we might as well just hook it. We know we're got 11/16 there. And we'll just go, let's just go 31.
No,
31. 31. It doesn't have to be a precise number. I can't.
It's a 5.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to step over that with my back.
You don't need this anymore.
Yeah, can you lift that up and kind of get that out of there? So there we go. So we're going to go, I'm going to mark it down here and show you a trick here. Oh, hold on. We need that. We still need that. So you just throw your level on there, or your straight edge, or your 2x4. Although I wouldn't recommend doing a 2x4. 2x4s are, especially if you get them from Home Depot, they're crooked. They're out of the crooked forest, So there it is. There's the panel uncut. Let me get you in here. So this would be the panel uncut. This would be the bottom. That's running wild. There's the door cutout. And it's going to come out and jog over the door right here. And then run up this stud. And then we'll have a fill-in piece from here. And we're probably going to end up having to put another pad or stud right here. So then we can run this one. Oh, this one runs straight up. Never mind. But the next one, it'll give something for it to land on. And then we'll do the same for up here, right? And I'm not worried about windows. Don't worry about windows, because I showed you what I was doing before on the last video. Was I was marking on the inside, doing my radius on the inside, and then connecting the dots, connecting the radius, and then cutting them out and leaving the flange on there. Because I have to have the flange, I have to have that on there like this. Okay, so then I can put my window, put my sealant on here, and then put my window on there, and then I can come back in and trim it out from the inside, and that'll pinch the window and hold the window in there, right? But we're going to do that after we paint it all. Pencil sharpener's right there. All right. I'm going to focus on cutting this sheet out. You guys just hang on for a minute, and then I'll hold it up there, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Now, we're not going to fasten it yet because I don't want to open up a tube of adhesive. and just do these 2 panels and then let it set overnight, and wait for the kid to get home from school to start doing it again. By then, my tube was no good. We want to get ahead and do all these, as many panels as we can, and pre-cut them so we can just roll out and put the glue on there and start putting the panels on there and shooting them in. And then we'll just, until the tube is empty, right? Trying to save on material. Very nice, Aiden. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, this is what it looks like. We'll hold it up there.
Yeah. Go.
Give it a little gap. I want it. Give it a little gap so the door opens and closes. We're flush with the bottom. We're flush with the bottom. Running wild on the top, running wild on the ends. We'll mark our studs before we actually put it on there. So what we can do, there's my pencil. Where's my tape measure? I'm losing stuff. Never can find anything.
Never can find anything.
So, we know we could actually just do it this way. We don't need the tape measure. Another hack. Get my tape measure on my, there we go. So another hack. Set it right there where it goes, right? Okay? And then you just mark the center of your studs. Boom. Done. And then you do that.
I got this thing off. Got the thing off.
Do that with the bottom as well. And then you can connect the lines with pencil. A light line. Don't go heavy on it. And then you know where you can shoot your lines in there. Another thing what you can do is you can set your elevation. Right? There's our elevation. I'll verify that that's correct. So I've got 8 3/8 down, and we're right there. So, because you keep breaking it, so you can mark the inside of the window, right? So we're actually would be in here like this, and you can even mark the outside. So there's your framing for your window, right? So you know if you draw a line straight across,
Daddy,
that would take care of the window.
Daddy, how much did I break?
Huh?
How much pieces did I break it in?
Well, a lot of pieces.
9.
9 pieces. I don't know. Jeez almighty, kid. Karate Kid. So there you go. So there's how you mark out the window. You've already got your studs coming down. So all you got to do is just add on from that center line, add on over to the edge of your stud. And you know that's where your window is. I mean, you're already going to nail it down, so it doesn't really matter. You're just worried about nailing the cross pieces for the window. That's why I marked these. I've already got the center line, so I'm already going to hit on this side of the windows. It doesn't matter because I'm not cutting the windows out from the outside. I'm going to cut those out from the inside. So there you go. Mark your lines, glue, nail, move on. Then come back and cut them out later. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some more panels built. We're going to get that one built. Might as well cut for the front nose, and then I'll pre-cut for the roof as well. So I don't know if it's going to happen tonight. I got to check on dinner. We might be back tonight, or we might see you tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Welcome back, everybody. It's the next day.
Booga booga.
And there's Aiden. So let me get you in here and I'll show you what we've done so far. We've got 3 pieces ready to go up. I've marked this out. Kind of faint. You can.
I'll get it out.
It's hard to see. So what I've done is, and normally I don't mark this much for internet purposes. I've gone ahead and I've showed you. So this is where each stud is. This is the framing for the window. Normally I just do this, which is just marking my center of my studs. This is a no-nail zone because I have wiring that's going through right here. Same over here. I have, oh no, it's right here. No nail because I have wiring going right through there. I also have no nail down there because that's where my wiring cuts across. So as long as you don't hit your wiring, you'll be good. Same thing here. Oh, I didn't mark the window. Oh, well, I prepped it to mark the window, but I didn't. So, anyway, the window goes here. So we'll mark that real quick. I'll pause and I'll mark that real quick. And then our next step is we're going to go ahead and start putting some glue on all these studs and putting the pieces up and nailing them in place. And then we'll get that done. And then we'll cut a piece here, 4 foot wide. And I'm going to go 67 on this one. And then I'm going to transfer my center line. So I'll just mark like this one I marked. I'll transfer it over and I'll transfer it over. It'll be on this sheet once this sheet's up. And then we know, and I'll do the same over there. And then we'll just transfer the line over. And then we know that's where our stud is. So, and then we'll glue all that, stick the sheet on there, nail it up, call it good. Then the only thing we'll have left to do is just filler piece above the door here and a filler piece above the door here and trim it. Trim along the top, the front, the back, and done. Then the exterior of this would be done. And then, well, I should not speak so soon because we still have the roof. But okay, the exterior walls will be done. We still have the roof.
To finish this.
Well, we might get to it. I don't know.
No,
but I did screw up, and yes, I do. I screw up from time to time. Well, no. Actually, no. I'm going to take that back because my name's on the line here. So I did not screw up at the time because what I was going to do with this, the reason why I square cut it. You did square cut this. Cutted is not a word. Anyway, square cut this. So I rounded these with the flange so that the window goes from the inside.
How are you supposed to put the window here then?
That's exactly my point. So what I was going to do was I was going to put the FRP plastic, fiber reinforced plastic on here, and I was going to round the fiber reinforced plastic on there. So then the window would glue.
This is not for the back window.
No, that is for the back window. But I was going to.
You said you were going to put bulletproof glass.
No. Then I was going to glue the window to the back side of the fiber reinforced plastic, so then the window was more of a flush look, right? But now I'm not planning on doing the FRP. This sheet needs to be replaced. Yeah, then this sheet needs to be replaced, and then I can round my windows off and provide the flange to put my window in. So no big deal, whatever, except for it's all glued on there too, because everything on this thing is glued, screwed, and nailed. So it's going to take a little bit of work and a little bit of cleaning up and pulling nails and stuff, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll get this taken care of. I'll pull that slide out completely out, put it up on some sawhorses, and be able to work on it easier. Yeah. And then we'll also do the ceiling and roof and sheet the inside too. We also have to put a floor, don't we? We got to put a floor in
We got a floor.
on the slide out. No, on the slide out. We got to put this flooring in there.
Just cut a piece of this and put on there.
We are going to do that.
Just take the.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
So we're gonna take this whole thing off.
Huh?
We're gonna take this whole entire floor off.
No, I don't.
And how are we supposed to do it?
I have more material for there. Yeah.
I don't know that.
Exactly. And then, after we get all this done, I'm going to turn the kid loose with primer, and he's going to prime the whole inside
White.
and the outside after I get done filling the nail holes. But, yeah. White. Everything's going to be white. And then maybe we'll come back in here and do some cabinet work. That'd be kind of cool, because we do want a sink right here. This is going to have
I want a bed right here.
real. Well, that's where the table goes. The bed goes back there.
My bed's right here.
This is going to have real running water and heat because it's fully insulated. It's going to be cool.
It's gonna be like a big trailer.
All right, so I gotta mark that sheet.
I want it to be as big as that. Wait, I want it to be like our big trailer.
It's going to be kind of like it.
All white.
All white, yeah? All right, I'll do that. All right, as you can see, we got the liquid nails on all the studs. And we're pretty much ready to stick this one on there, and then we're gonna...
Stick the thing.
Thank you, Aiden.
I ain't going to do that.
So we're taking, this is an 18 gauge, and we're shooting it with 1 inch, I think it's 1 inch nails. So I went ahead and I marked out the window, so I did remember. Grab the gun.
What?
Grab the gun.
I have to shoot these nails at the bottom because I fell on my ladder because I have to hold this. My ladder's right there. Hey Dad, can I go on my ladder so I can reach it?
Hold on. Hold on. Can you give me a nail right there at the bottom in the corner?
Well,
Right there in the corner.
yeah.
Yep, right there. Beautiful. Now, I want a good reveal along the door.
Oh. Ow. Oh.
And we're going to make sure, hold on, you're blocking the camera there, kid. We want to make sure, why is the door locked? We want to make sure the door functions properly. We can always trim it. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but why trim it when you can just get it right the first time? Right?
Cut out the window. I'll cut out the window.
No, we're not cutting out windows today at all.
I like cutting out window.
And this will just mark the center. That's all we're doing.
Get it from the other door.
Okay, now for this,
Why do we not have a window?
well, we will eventually.
That's my hat. My hat.
Ah,
Thank you.
yep. Ouch. Gotta be careful on my back. And then we're just gonna go can't speed shoot with this gun. And it's gonna go right down. Bending over.
I'll get it. I don't want two more. I only need more.
Are we not shooting now? Can you grab the nails off the seat of the tractor over there? Yeah, for some reason we're not shooting. Shooting blanks. Oh, this
Why do
guy.
you have so much bullets? There's so much bullets for that.
Yep, there is. It wasn't feeding. Got down to a certain point and wasn't feeding. Oh, you got to pay attention to that. Make sure you're shooting some bullets. If you can see the head, then you're good. And you know what? Extra bullets never hurt, so. Yeah, well, seen that guy. Oh, we got a high nail. And so we know that this is solid in there, so we don't want it coming off. There we go. Pepper it. No shiners on the window. Suck that one in just a little bit. Oh, I had to sight the insulation on it. There we go. Beautiful. Perfection. So then after, I'm going to wait till the glue sets up, give it a day, and then I'll come back in here with my oscillating tool, which is, me and my partner, we nicknamed that Zip Zip. Yeah, the Zip Zip tool. And we'll buzz that off, and then we'll also go ahead and come across there and trim it to the roof.
Just ask me because I got pockets full.
Oh, careful, they break.
I know.
They break apart. So why don't we just set them up there?
I'm not even going to touch that.
Okay. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and throw some more glue on there and then
No
keep
pocket full.
going. So, hey, cool. One sheet up. Alrighty, I temporarily lost my partner here, so we're going to try to do without him for a few minutes. Oh no, I hear some kids crying and the wife coming. Hold on. Alrighty. Well, had to take a pause there, had a family emergency. So, I've already put this sheet up here, tacked it in place. Went ahead and glued up the front. So we can get that one on as well. Uh-oh. There we go. It wasn't. Okay, now I gotta remember my electrical here. Oh, here comes the kid. As he skids in.
What?
Oh, talking to the camera. Or myself, I don't know. Maybe I'm recording. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a weirdo and talking to myself, I guess. Half the time, that's what it feels like.
And I had one my quad down here.
Nope. It gets to a certain point, and then it just stop shooting the nails.
Watch the video of the quad.
Watch the video of the quad, yes.
Just right down there. Stop it!
The kid did an amazing job rebuilding his own quad. And I mean, he did a fantastic job. Super proud of him. Watch me slip and put one into the tire. Boy, that would be bad, wouldn't it?
Down here.
Hi, Princess. Say hi to everybody. You're on camera.
Oh, wait, no, what is that?
Yep, that's glue. I wouldn't touch it.
Say hi to camera.
All right, we got that guy. All right, we got one more stud here. Of course. Make sure it's on the line. There you go. Yep, there you go. You're doing good. Keeping your hands way far away. Yep, keep going down. Go ahead. Yep, another one here. Another one here. I over nail it. I'm over gluing it, over nailing it. As long as I never have to take it apart. I don't care. That'd be fine.
Hey, do I want to do one here?
Hey, you got a booger picker.
One here.
Sure, go ahead.
It picks my nose.
You pick your nose.
It's actually called a pointer. It helps you point.
A pointer. You know,
There's
a guy on the internet. He straightens semi-truck frames.
that.
And he has one, and he named it Bob.
I know.
Bob the pointer finger.
I've seen that.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like that guy.
Yeah, look at me, Daddy. I just look like a poor girl.
Okay, Aiden.
Look at my bag, Daddy. I got nails. I'm a Hello Kitty bag.
Ah, it's pretty.
Okay, now I want a nail.
Okay, give me a nail right there. Okay, you almost shot my hand. That was.
I got a nail in your hand before.
Okay, yeah. Well, oh nope, you missed it. There you go. You went into the void. Okay, I need one up here.
I can't reach that high.
Yeah, I know. I got it. We're good.
Hey, I want to do that.
Well, I got to do over here first.
Duty butt.
And then here, and then here.
Hey.
Now, you can go in between this, but stay out of here.
Okay.
Stay away from this area. So just go here. Okay?
Okay.
There you go. There you go. And space them apart about like that. Okay?
Okay. Daddy, guess what? I'm gonna put one right here. On the X. Daddy, guess what? I'm taking out the trash.
You're taking out the trash? Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
We did it yesterday.
Awesome. I got somebody that cleans up after me. All right.
Hey, we took out the trash from here yesterday.
Yeah, we did. And I went to the dump today.
Here, Daddy?
Yep.
Why did I throw these away?
No, those are my.
Trash.
No.
No, we didn't
Hold
throw
on.
it out.
Oh, you want the box? Okay,
Yeah.
you can have the box. Thank you. I love you, Princess.
Hey, that one's sticking out.
All right. Well, we're gonna get a hammer and tap it in.
Okay.
Okay, so just don't worry about it. Move on.
I'm gonna go right here.
I probably need to replenish my air here. I have it turned off because we're filming.
Oh, we ran out. We ran out, I think.
Yeah, we probably did. So let's take a pause on the video and replenish our air because you guys don't want to listen to that thing. Brrr, right? All right, we'll be back. Alrighty, and there's Adeline. So this is what we got. We got the 3 sheets up. We got them glued and nailed, all nailed up. And what that leaves us with this, right? And so I'm gonna let the glue set up, and then tomorrow I'll come back in here and I'll trim all this. I'll just buzz it, right? Instead of trying to figure out how to, do all my measurements and cut it all exact and hope it fits, right? Just do it this way. And then just trim it. You can even take a router. Come back here with a router. With a ball bearing or with a bearing on the end as a guide. Just ring, a flush cut. So, what are you doing there? Oh, well, that's cute. That's a cutoff piece. So we'll do the fill-ins over the doors, and this side wall is done. And then we can come back and cut out the windows.
Daddy, look.
Yeah, I see that. Now we still have to do the front. I haven't done the front yet. I haven't even cut a piece for it yet. You can see I got it on jack stands, and I got it all leveled up. So I make sure that all my stuff is straight. So the body doesn't twist. It also keeps it, try to hold it all together, right? You're silly. You're silly. You're unicorn. Unicorn today. Unicorn. Oh, you're trying to fill in the top piece? Yeah, I see. I see what you're doing. You're trying to fill in above the door. All right, we'll work on it. We'll get there. So, we're gonna have little gaps. Well, seams. We're gonna have little seams, and I'll fill those up with putty and sand them down. Put toys in there.
And make a bed.
Make sure the door. That's a little close, so I might want to relieve that.
And make a bed.
But it still opens and shuts. It doesn't hang up.
And can we make
But
a bed?
we will. We'll make a bed.
And then we can add some clothes.
Some clothes?
Yeah. So when we come
What are you going to move into this thing?
when we camp.
Oh, when you camp. Yes.
Yeah, we need clothes.
You do need clothes, yeah.
So,
See, they're excited. This is this,
so when
and
we
this is the fun part.
when I want to get wet and go outside and play soccer, we can pack up that soccer thing and then we can play soccer at camping.
Oh, yeah. Take the goals with you. Yeah. Yeah, and the ball. Yeah. Yeah. Throw them all in the trailer and hook up the trailer to the lawnmower and pull it around the yard and then set up camp wherever you guys want. That's what I planned on you guys doing. This just taking it around, setting it up, having fun, pretending like you're camping, doing your own thing. And I'm excited for you guys. We could do it in the backyard. I'm excited for you guys to do that. And that's why we've been working on this for 2 years. We really need to make the push to get it done. No, I think I took them and put them away.
Where? Because I lost them.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me plug it in. Plug it in for them so then they have light, and we'll make sure that we didn't shove a nail through there. Well, they're gonna have fun in it, so we're gonna take a pause. I think we're actually gonna be done for tonight. I'll come back out tomorrow. Probably do the fill in over there. I don't want to open up any more glue. Hi. And then hi, sweetie. Alrighty. We'll be back probably tomorrow. Have a good night. Alrighty, welcome back. We are back. Day 3. This is day 3, right? Yeah. Day 3 of working on and off it. Can I see the nail gun?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got that side. And I'm moving over this side. Bye.
Yeah, hold on. I'll put it on there. Because I need to make sure it's
Waiting.
placed. I have it marked.
There. The stapler.
Nail gun.
Hey, you're trying to push me off.
Yep. Okay. I went over here. And one here. And one here. And then you connect the dots all the way across and you do your studs.
Oh, we wait out.
Hey, no?
What did shoot?
Well, we're getting close to where it doesn't like to shoot. So I'll just load you a new clip. There you go. We need to clean this shop up. It's a mess.
Not shooting.
It's shooting. Well,
Hammer.
yep. Make sure you're pushing the nose in and holding the nose in. There you go.
Then I can.
Up here.
Hey! Why is this ladder wiggling so much?
Because you're standing on the top. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be down here.
How do you open the other thing?
No.
How? It didn't work for me.
Well, so this doesn't do rapid fire, where you can just hold the trigger and then usually it just goes for it, you know? Okay, we got that done.
Because
I'll hand you the hammer. That's not the right hammer, that's a ball peen, but hey, it'll work.
I do hammer will work.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Trying to hammer the thing in.
You gotta do it flat, otherwise you dent it.
Don't worry.
All right, so that's good. So there you go. Now we are 100% officially done
This side.
sheeting this side
I have
of
to
the
sheet
trailer.
that side.
Yeah, the front. We have the front and the top to do.
Can we do the top?
And then we still got some to do on the
I wanna
slide
do
out.
the top
But
right now.
we have to do this one first. So let's cut our sheet here and do that one. All right, before we can do the front sheeting, we have to do some trimming. And this is where the messy part comes in. Grab your router, set your depth. And cut it off.
I got a lightsaber.
You do have a lightsaber, don't you? Don't you? Now my bearing. Ooh, I don't want my bearing to sink down in that hole. So I gotta watch that. Pretty simple. Just be prepared for a big cleanup. All the dust floating in the air. Yep. I'm gonna set this a little deeper because I noticed my plywood's pulling away from my framing just a little bit, so I don't want my bearing to sink down inside there. It really doesn't matter because all this is gonna be covered up by trim anyway. So I guess I'm just doing it for nothing, but it'll be all right. And there you have it. Do that to the front one. Do that all across the top. And I might even run it down on the bottom just to ensure that I have it all nice and flush with the bottom. And then we can put the front piece on. All right, so what I've done here is I've gone ahead and started the sheeting on the front. I've already put my glue on there and I've already attached the bottom. Now, this, because it's got a curvature to it, I'm going to show. What's that? That's backwards. Look. It's L-O-O-K.
L-O-O-K.
Yeah, L-O-O-K.
Look.
It's a little funny. Okay, try that again. Give it another shot. Okay. Anyway, while he has a spelling lesson here, I'm going to show you how to do this without hopefully cracking the sheet. So we're going to bend it over, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take some warm water and I'm just going to spray it where I'm going to bend it. And we're going to, what that does is that loosens the fibers, releases the fibers in the wood. Now normally there's other ways to do it. If you had like a handheld steamer, you could steam this. That would be the best way to do it, but I don't have a handheld steamer. So I do water and pray. Don't forget the pray part. Because you don't want to have to take this sheet off and replace it with another sheet. So I get it nice and wet, and this is real hot water, so that's going to help it. And that, in hopes, is going to release the fibers enough that you can get it bent over. Give it a minute. Kind of let it work, let it do its thing. I also marked out for the window here, so I know where, once I come back in here, I'm going to transfer my lines like I did here. I transferred my lines over, made a mark. That was my center mark. Where to nail.
Look at him.
There you go. All right. So we don't want to hear a bunch of cracking. Now we're going to probably pull some nails out when we do this. I am prepared for that. And that's what we're doing. We're pulling some nails out. So, probably because I blew through them. You don't want to set your nails too deep, because when you do that, it just pulls right through. Doesn't hold well. I've got I don't have a pressure regulator on this tank, so I'm just trying to run it at lower pressure. In hopes they don't blow through, but I still am. Yeah, still blow through. It's a fight, it's a battle. You just keep working at it and eventually you're gonna win. I did on the back. I've done this many times before. And sometimes it fights you. You just got some more extra nail holes to patch, but it is what it is. Come on, baby. So another thing that you could do, let me find something here that's gonna work. I mean, I guess this will work if I can get to it without killing myself here. Oh, I want that piece of wood. A ladder over here. Yep, that'll work. Oh no, dropping stuff. Stay tuned, guys. Hold on. Coming soon. So let's give it another shot here doing it this way.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Stay.
Stay. Okay, I need longer screws. I didn't want to get too long and go through the whole trailer. Okay, we got longer screws now. So this should work. Aiden, I need your help real quick.
Okay.
Come down here and we're going to hold this board up.
Why are we putting it here?
Well, sorry, that was probably really loud next to the mic.
Why are we putting this here?
Because I'm trying to help it bend without pulling it
How
off.
are we going to take these out? It's going to be more screw holes.
Yep, that's no big deal. I don't mind patching some screw holes. That'd be fine.
I got a hammer.
I'd rather patch screw holes,
They do that.
well, than not have it attached to the front like it's supposed to. Oh wait, just dropping everything today. Oh, Eden,
What?
can you come hold this with me? The top one, yeah. There you go. And there we go. So now we've got our bend and it looks pretty good. Oop, I missed. I missed. Sorry. I'll deal with the top here in a minute. So that's pretty much how you do that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach nail all this up, nail all that up, put a couple extras in here. Now I'm going to take this one off, nail this one down, nail it across, and then it should be fine. Fingers crossed. Welcome back, everybody. Day 4, right? Today's day 4, right? Yeah, day 4. So we get in a couple hours at a time.
We only did the roof.
No, we have not done the roof.
Yeah, we put the pink stuff.
Insulation. So as you can see, here's the front. It turned out absolutely beautiful. I went ahead and I left those 2x6s on here overnight. Gave it time for the glue to set up and hold it in there, and then I came back and nailed it. But hey, perfect. Love it. Love how it turned out. I also went ahead and, can't see in the camera here, there we go, trimmed this with the router. So that's in preparation for the
I
roof.
used my tablet charger for the TV.
Can I get up there? I want to show them what we did. So we went ahead and insulated the roof, and so because I have quite a bit of work resheeting some of the slide out, I want full sheets. Oh, I need full sheets so I don't have any seams. I gave the kid 2 choices today, and it was sheet this with 1/2-inch plywood, but it would make the trailer heavier. Then that way you could walk on it, right? If there was ever any reason why anybody would have to get up here on top of this trailer. Or we use the scraps, utilize the scraps that we have and cut them into 16-inch strips. And we sheet the roof that way with the just same plywood as this. But then nobody can get up here. And then we'll have the rubber roof that goes on top of this. And he said, no, let's keep it light. Let's go ahead and sheet it with the scraps. So what we did was cause a mess in the shop. Well, we always do. We always do. What we did was we took all the scraps that we had that they averaged about like 29 inches. So I couldn't get 32-inch strips, so I couldn't get 2 out of each one. But we had just enough to cut.
You got 2 out of 1.
One of them we got 2 out of 1.
No, not just 1.
No, it was just 1. And we ran them through the table saw. And we have just the right amount to piece the roof. So we don't care because it's getting covered up with a rubber roof anyway. And then that saves me 3 sheets, full sheets, 1 sheet to do the inside ceiling and the roof. And then 1 sheet to do the end wall inside and out, and 1 sheet to do the inside end wall and out on the front. So there you go. Planning ahead, so then there's no seams on any of those. We're just going to seam 9 seams will be on the roof. Whatever. Nobody's going to ever see it. So let's get started on that. Let's get the glue rolled out, laid out, however you want to say it. Let's get that out, and then we'll start throwing some sheets up there. And I'm going to throw them up there probably maybe halfway, maybe all the way, before I actually start nailing them. That way I know that we're not going to be crooked or anything like that. All right, I'm going to try to set this camera up in a higher location so you guys can watch. Alrighty, so we're going to start rolling out some glue on these rafters here. And I actually went to the store and switched out. This is Loctite Power Grab All-Purpose. This stuff I believe in for everything. The other stuff was liquid nails, general purpose liquid nails. The problem that I was having with this liquid nails is it's not grabbing onto this utility wood very good. So in some spots I was not impressed with it. Usually liquid nails is pretty good stuff, but Power Grab grabs everything. Mirrors, wood, steel. It's amazing stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. I hear that. I don't know what's going on. They're playing.
No, they're playing two sheets.
No, they're playing. They're out swinging right now. So, all right, I'm gonna get this laid on here, and then we'll start flopping some sheets. What about now?
Yeah.
All right. Having some camera issues here. All right. I guess I'm too far away. Thanks for checking in. I was sitting here, thought I was recording and wasn't. So, anyway, so this is what we got so far. Many pieces laid down. Got them glued down. So I'm just running through and stapling them right now, or nailing them. Sorry, I'm nailing them. So. Why aren't you shooting? What's wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong, little girl? You can do it. I know you can. I got faith in you. Uh-oh. What'd my gun give up on me? Try another rack. Oh no.
What?
I don't know. Oh. Oh, I got a jam. So it's not feeding any nails.
Why do you have a dog?
Woo! There it goes. Yeah! I'm glad. I thought my gun gave out on me.
And I try to. I want to do it too.
I wonder what that meant. No nail zone? Yep, no nail zone. Because I must have electrical that comes down through here. I do. You gotta watch where your electrical's coming down. It's not coming through the top plate, but I still want to stay away from the area. Just so I know I don't put a nail in my wire. Oh, now I did it. Get out of there. There we go. And there we go. We got one sheet to do, which is just a fill-in. It's actually less than 16 inches. Whoop, I got a little high nail there. I got to take care of. So yeah, I know, kind of colorful with all this mismatched, but hey, it's just a roof. It's gonna get a rubber roof over top of it, so you'll never see it. Looking cool so far. All right, there we go. Aiden's rocking out to some music on the other side of the trailer. There he is. As you can see, the roof is done, insulated and sheeted. Front cap on, this side done. So technically we're sheeted all the way around. The next step, let's cut these windows out and get that slide out and up on sawhorses. So we're gonna have to get some straps out and get the Mr. chain hoist out there and lift that slide out up and out and then set down somewhere. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, this is the progress so far. Got the window cut out, window cut out, window cut out, and window cut out in the front.
Cut out all the windows?
I did. I cut out all the windows.
I like the windows.
Yeah, they look cool, don't they?
Yeah.
It's really taken shape now. The next step is we're going to have to get some straps around the slide out. I'll take the trim off. Take the trim off from the inside, holds it from coming out all the way, and then take this out. I'm going to replace this sheet and the other sheet on that side so I can actually have my flange and my rounded corner here for my window to sit in. And then I finished the roof too. So started the kid back here puttying and filling holes. We got to do all of the nail holes inside and out. There's about a zillion of nail holes, so it's gonna be a while, and then we'll come back and we'll take the electric sander and just sand it all down real quick, hit it all, and then we can primer and paint this thing. That'll be cool. Then put the rubber roof on. So I'll probably tape off the top, probably about that far down, and then that way the rubber roof can come down over top of there, and then I've got a piece of PVC trim that goes on here from and covers the seam for the roof. There's with the roof. We don't have to fill the nail holes on the roof or anything. That doesn't matter. There's the kiddos in there. Kind of crooked here. Say hi.
Hi.
Is it looking good?
Yeah.
Is it up to your standard?
Hey, Daddy.
Do you like it?
I'm way too small to touch the roof.
They're excited. They want to go camping. They want to go camping now, but it's a process, you know, and I can only work an hour or 2 hours here and there, and then I got to take some breaks. Careful, you're going to punch a hole in the wall there with the doorknob. Because of my back, I got to sit down. I got to take a rest every once in a while. So, you know, if I can get an hour or two in at a time, that's great. And that's why, you know, we're on day 4, really. And also we have normal life going on, trying to take care of all that too. So I think I'm actually going to call it a night for working on this thing. I'm going to clean the shop and put all the tools back away, and then we'll do day 5 and see how much more we can get done. All right, until then. Alrighty, welcome back. As you can see, day 5. Yeah, day 5. So as you can see, I took the slider out. I got it up here, and I got this panel peeled off. I just went behind it with a rubber mallet and just kept beating on it, and it finally peeled off. So I might actually be able to save this a little beat up. Hi, Princess. I might be able to turn that around and use that for the inside panel. We'll cross that bridge when I'm ready. For right now, I've taken this off and I've just pounded in all the brad nails and took a nail set and got them down below, and then took a belt sander and just cleaned it up a little bit. Got all the rest of the stuff off there. A little bit of glue is fine. It's no big deal. I'm going to put more glue on there. And we're going to put a new panel here. And not cut the window out. And what I'll do the other side as well. And then I'll come in on the inside and do my radius marks and cut out the window so it has the flange just like the rest of them. And then we could sheet the inside, and I could also do the roof as well. And then we can put it back in. And then it's officially 100% sheeted, and then we can go ahead and we got to patch all the nail holes, sand it all down, primer and paint it. So kids are looking forward to it, so let's get started. Right?
Yeah.
What are you doing back there? You tucking your shirt in? You're a silly girl. Are you going to help Daddy?
Yeah.
Good. Good. So we need to get some plywood and get dimensions and cut it. Alrighty, my record button is not working today apparently. There we have it. There's replacement panel. And we're going to put it on. Tack it down here in this corner with a nail. There we go. Didn't shoot the first time. We're looking pretty good. I'm not shooting anything. It's because I need nails. Not going to get very far without nails. Doesn't like to shoot the last couple nails. I don't know why. And there we go. There we have it. One panel replaced. So that's cool. So we'll jump over to the other side and replace that one as well. And then we can start sheeting the inside. Another panel made up. Go ahead and get this guy on there. Tack the corner. Tack the top. Well, we're looking pretty good. I got to mark my centers here. But there you go. Second one, almost done. Getting close. Alrighty, and there we go. Window cut out. Got that one too. And there's Aiden. So now we got the flange to put our windows in. And so once the window gets put in, then I'll just run a bead of caulking around there after I sand this down. And we'll be good to go. So next step is insulate the inside of these walls, sheet them, and then do that to the roof. Alrighty, I got updates. So I've gone ahead and insulated both sides and sheeted. I reused the sheets that I pulled off because I pulled them off in one piece without dinging them up too much. So got that on there. Got this on there. I got a little bit of trimming to do. No big deal. I'll just take the router and buzz it around. Next is the ceiling and roof. But I do believe I'm going to save that for day 6. So that's the progress so far. We'll see you on day 6. Welcome back. Day 6, right?
Yeah.
Day 6. See, I'm losing track. I don't know. So, as you can see, after I shut the camera off, I went ahead and mudded up the holes. And he's sanding them down now. This thing's gonna look great. This thing's gonna be awesome.
We're still gonna paint it.
Well, of course, we're gonna paint it. Yep. Primer and then paint it. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over here. I'm gonna cut this sheet out for the ceiling, and then I can get up on top of it. Well, actually, I might want to lower this thing down off the sawhorses. So, chain hoist again. And then I'm gonna put. I'll put it down on the ground. What's up, Aiden? The automatic. Oh boy.
I want to use it because it's way quicker.
You're not quite ready for that one. How about a palm sander? I'll hook you up with a palm sander.
What is that?
Something that won't run you over if it takes off on you. Oh boy, you guys. Anyway, get this down, get the ceiling on there. Then I can insulate the roof and then put the roof sheeting on. So let's get started on that. I'll hook him up with a sander and we'll be back. Ceiling done. Now I'm going to insulate. There we go. Insulated and sheeting going on. Alrighty, there we go. Got the sheeting on, and then I've got the roofing on, and the roofing is this FRP. I'm not sheeting the walls with it, but I am sheeting the roof of the slide out, so then that way it'll slide in and out nice and easy. Instead of putting the rubber roof on there and then it dragging across and pinching up on the, it would pinch up the rubber roofing. So, what FRP, so the slide out seal actually slides across it. So, and it's waterproof, right? Can't go wrong there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some weight on top of here because I glued it down. I want it to stay nice and flat while it cures. And then the build, officially, the trailer is built. Everything is sheeted, framed and sheeted, insulated, everything. So now it's just down to trimming some edges here. When this dries, I'll trim the roofing off. I'll have some trim that is wide trim that goes around here like this and down here. So when it pushes against the body, it'll have a nice piece of trim that will cover the gap, cover the seal is what it is. So now we're just down to bodywork. All the bodywork, inside and out, all the nails all the imperfections have to be massaged out. So that's our next step. And then we're going to run some caulking down the seams, around the edges, or the corners, sorry. And just kind of clean it all up. I got to put a laminate flooring in here. And then we're going to eventually tape everything off, tape the chassis off, tape the flooring off that's inside of the trailer now. The kids have got a bunch of toys and stuff in there, but we'll tape all this off, tape the door seal. Well, I might even just take this out because this is not. I don't think I sealed underneath it. Not sure. I'll check on that later. We could even take the doors off if we wanted to, so we're not painting the hinges. Take the doorknobs out, tape off the chassis like I said, and then we're just gonna spray this thing after we body work it. We'll just primer it and paint it. It's all getting white, so inside and out, really. I think that would be the best. It would just keep it nice and bright in here. And the exterior body color is just white. Exterior, this is going to be exterior paint. I'll do an interior paint, probably a latex for the inside. Then we'll just put everything together, put the windows in. I've already started cutting those to size. If we wanted to, then we could trim around the inside. But right now I just want to get the windows in. And then the kids can actually just take this thing and go play with it. Drive it around the yard, have a little fun. They're itching. They want all the cabinet work done. So they want a sink in here and the heater and like a false refrigerator. They want to feel like it's a real trailer, which I don't blame them. I mean, it's kind of cool. So those would be the next steps after we're done painting. We could take our time on it, but my main goal for this year, because it's been 2 years of building this trailer, is to actually get it done this year so they can enjoy it during the summer. So we're right on track for that. So we're looking pretty good. All right, so that concludes day 6. We'll see you on day 7. Welcome back, everybody. Day 1,000,000th. I don't know. I honestly don't even know what day we're on now. Wanted to give you an update on the trailer and give you the status of it. We are done sheeting, and we have got all the filler on. So pretend this is a car. Now it's time to do all the body work on it. Smooth it all out, make it pretty, and then we'll primer it and paint it. So we put all the mud on all the way around, and we also did the inside. Patched up all the nail holes, all the imperfections. This thing is going to look really good. I'll show you. This one is sanded already, so that's kind of the final product. So it's all smooth. These are all the nail holes. Can't feel any one of them. They're all gone. So I had a little low spot here where I had a filler piece put in, and that's all blended now. Seam didn't turn out all that great, but it'll be fine. We're not looking for perfection. So we still got lots of work to do. But we're getting there. Got the side out sitting out over there. Zoom in on it. There it is. Sitting next to the old motorcycle. We'll get that sanded too. Just wanted to give you guys an update of kind of where we're at and what we're doing. It's looking good so far. I think it's going to turn out really, really, really good. I'm happy with the results. What I'm using this is actually a drywall sander. So, you know, I mean, hey, right? It's a sander. It makes quick work of sanding this. So, if you guys have one, I recommend using it. Using it for something like this. This is a perfect application. Gets it nice and smooth. So, and then for the tough spots, either I go with a sanding block and get in there by hand, or I use that little guy, the palm sander. So, I'm going to get back at it and see how much I can get sanded today. The kid's away playing with grandma right now. Put you back there on the stand. So, try to get this thing ready for him tomorrow to actually come and help me. He's dying to paint it. He just can't wait. He doesn't like doing the body work. Oh, I don't either. I gotta be honest. It's one thing I don't like doing. Body work of any kind, even wood. So, but it is what it is. It has to be done. So we'll get it done. We'll get it into where we're ready to prime. I'll get everything taped off for him, and then I'll just turn him loose and he can go ahead and paint it. Well, first we're going to primer it. We already picked up the exterior white paint. And then I've got the rubber roof paint because the rubber roof that I have now is actually gray. We don't want gray, we want white. RVs are white. So we got all the trim to finish this thing up. We got the windows. So everything except for the cabinet work. I think it's going to be cool. We're getting closer. We're really getting close. It's a good feeling. I mean, this has been 2 years in the making. So time to get it done and enjoy it. I'll let you guys check back in here once I get all this sanded. Alrighty, time for some updates. Got it all sanded. Got the corner trims on. All sanded inside, ready to go. All the corners are caulked. Looking really good. Take a walk around this thing. So tomorrow what we'll do is we'll tape everything off, tape the floor off, tape the seal off, goes around the slide out. Tape the chassis off, pull the lights out. There's the front. Got the nice corner trims on there. Eventually these will be trimmed down a little because I'm going to have my roof come over. My rubber roof will overlap, and then I've got different trim that goes on here. So this will probably be trimmed down. So I didn't nail all the way up. I'm going to take a look at the slide out here. That's the outside. Now I got the trim that goes around, so when it's closed, you're not going to see the cut mark, or also the seal, and it should help seal it better. This is the inside flange that keeps the slide out from falling out. Got that on there so we could paint it all at once. Everything's caulked, ready to go. Still don't have the floor in yet, but I think I want to paint before I do the floor. One less thing now I have to tape off. So that's progress so far. So tomorrow morning we're going to come out here, we're going to mask everything off, and we're going to start shooting. I can't wait. 2 years in the making. We're this close. Alrighty, see you in the morning. Status update. Sorry I didn't show the painting process, but I was kind of in a rush. So this is what we're looking at right now. We're looking good. We're looking really good. Nano white is what it's called. Everything nano white. Masked everything off, masked the floor off, chassis, roof on the slide out, the subfloor for the slide out, so we can, because I don't want any paint where I'm going to put my adhesive to put the roof or the flooring down, because that'll actually cause it to peel up. So remember that. Got the doors hung here. Oh, looking pretty good. Looking good. I like it. The only problem is every single thing in my shop is white. The floor, even got the GTO a little. Yeah. Oh, got the Camaro too. Yep. My tools, everything. Wasn't exactly the best place to paint it, but I mean, hey, here we are. I could have rolled it outside, but it was actually raining most of the day, so that would not have worked for today. I really wanted to get this thing into paint today, because tomorrow I'm gone with the kids. We're taking them whale watching, so that'll be fun. That'll give it a day to cure, and then we'll jump back on it Friday and start putting the hinges and the doors back on, and we can even put the floor in the slide out, put the slide out in, and then start attacking the roof. We're getting there. And we also have, I'm not sure if we're going to do it or not, but we do have some decals to go on the side of this, but I'm thinking maybe we need some pinstriping. This is awfully white. I mean, all of it white. So maybe some pinstriping to, you know, maybe a pinstripe up high and one down the middle, maybe like red, kind of like what my big trailer is. So I don't know, we haven't decided yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. So just wanted to give you guys an update. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. So it's kind of cool after 2 years to see this thing finally in paint. So it's a good feeling. All right, well, I'm wrapping up for the night. I'm gonna let this cure. All right, everybody, it's the next day. Day after paint. We were supposed to go whale watching. That got canceled because of weather, and I'm kind of glad.
You said you're going tomorrow.
We are going tomorrow instead. Yes.
Yeah, we said there's bad weather tomorrow too.
Better weather. Better weather. Yep. Seas are not as big. So anyway, so we're out here working on this thing. You okay, Aiden?
Yes.
Jeez. So this is going to be my last and final update on the trailer build so far. We're going to go ahead and edit up this this video here, and we'll get it uploaded. Stay tuned for the next one where we do the windows. Aiden hopefully is not dying in that video.
Hopefully I didn't get sick again.
Yeah, sounds like you are. So we'll do the windows and the roof. Then we got a couple other little things, power outlet, stuff like that. But we've gone ahead and we put it back together. We got a couple of little boo-boos we got to take care of. I got this little boo-boo up here.
Oh, we got another one.
We'll take, yeah, we got,
Slide out.
There's a couple.
No, that's a couple.
So yeah, I'll show you guys what I've done today. I got the slide out in, and I even got the floor in the slide out. So that's cool.
We painted everything yesterday.
Got the lights. Yep, we painted everything yesterday. They know that. They know that. They're watching the videos. So we got everything put back together that we had to disassemble to paint it. I'll show you what it looks like with the slide out in.
Oh my gosh.
That looks nice and clean.
We have to fix that.
Nice and clean. Yeah, there's a little, that's the plywood bubbling.
Yeah, but
So I didn't see
I can
that
push that
when I
down.
body worked it.
I can push that down because it's paint.
But then again, there's
Daddy, that's
like
not,
this.
That's not it,
you know.
Daddy. That's paint.
No, this is
I
this
can
is
push it.
this is part of delamination of the plywood. There's a couple here, you know. It's just it's utility plywood. It's not the greatest. I could have upgraded and got the sanded face.
I didn't even notice this. It looks like mountains.
Yeah, that's just the grain showing through. So, I mean, hey, not perfect. We got
Next video, maybe we'll have this.
we got
on
the
it.
outlet.
Maybe
whatever
next
thing
video
goes in
we'll
there.
Get this on it.
Oh, he wants to do decals.
Well, maybe next video.
So there's a shot with the slide out in. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video. I'm gonna push the slide out, and I'll show you what it looks like with it out. I'll set you guys back up here for a second. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right. Now let's take a look.
What a sick.
Yeah, I know. Just, wow. So there you go. There you have it. The slide out. You got plenty of room in here. When we eventually get around to doing all the cabinet work and putting the sink in and the heater in. So there's the slide out. And there's that seal. It's nice and tight. So should keep the keep it weather tight.
Maybe we'll have this in it.
Really, Aiden?
Daddy, I found it.
A TV?
You said it might work.
Well, maybe. We might do a TV.
We do need a table so we can eat.
A table? Okay. All right. A table, maybe some seating.
Basically, a mini version of the big one.
Yep. This is going to be a... Oh, no, we're not doing a bath. No bathtub in here. No.
No, because we don't have enough room.
So I'm going to set you guys up here for just a quick second here.
So we can watch
So,
it again.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, learned something. This is a neat project, you know. You don't see this very often, you know. Kid's mini trailer, fully insulated.
Well, basically, it's already done, but we have to do a little bit more stuff on it.
We got a little bit more to do. We do.
Antenna. Well, then how are we gonna watch TV?
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah, we only have power. Daddy, we need bed so we can sleep.
Beds, okay.
And a lamp so we can put a lamp on.
And a lamp.
Yeah, so we can
Wow.
see in the dark.
See
Yeah, in a toilet.
They're really outfitting this thing already.
In a toilet.
And a toilet.
No.
I mean,
So
we're
we
taking-
can go potty.
We're taking a little bit too far. You guys are going to be
We want
on the
everything.
property. You guys can walk up to the house and go potty.
We want it. What is that in the dark? I'm scared of the dark.
Oh, wow. Well,
Daddy?
Bill's got then.
I'll
So,
bring a flashlight out there.
anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the videos. I know I've just been doing
Subscribe!
clips. I've just been doing clips because it's kind of hard to film the work done and make it not so long. You know what I mean? Careful.
He hit me and I accidentally
Oh,
hit Aubrey in
okay.
the face with the back of my hand.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So, anyway, I hope you guys liked it. Please like and subscribe.
I just said over there subscribe.
You did. You did. So do what Aiden says. Please. We need you guys.
I'm 7.
We need it. So hopefully we can start making some money on these projects and doing more.
I'm 7. I only got this.
Yes,
And
you
I'm
do.
4.
All right, you guys.
That's 5.
Over and out.